Yo, what's up, street dogs? Street gods, ASMR dogs. Street vlogs. Yo, come to the house. Alright, some thoughts. Alright. Get the Vibram 5-finger shoes, LX knit models, Vibram.com. 60-pound weight vest, Titan Fitness. Get a cheap wall buzzer, just buzz the sides in the back. Get a cool, the Brad Pitt Fury haircut, and be a sexy boy. Okay, so some thoughts. The first thought. Godlike legs. So the power's in your legs, suckers. Can you do the thigh jiggle? And I think that the best, I mean, I tried all the pants. I mean, I guess for training, the Lululemon Vital Drive tights, the long ones or the short ones. I prefer the short ones, it's best. And it seems that the whole impetus of our life should just be to walk around maximum 100,000 steps a day, all day, every day. And it's one of these things. Okay, beautiful day at the steps. All right, so continuing our thoughts. So the basic idea is the power's in your legs, which means any sort of exercises which gets your legs, the demigod Achilles, the legs of Achilles, is a good virtue. So, you know, throw your Lamborghini in the trash, throw your loser electric take cans into the trash. They're all basura. It's funny, I was walking, I saw a dude in a Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo Turbo, all black with a cool black, massive black rim, 22, 23-inch rims. Like old dude, like looks super miserable. I almost wonder if modern day capitalism, consumerism is it's like, so you know, you remember that movie WALL-E with the fat people in that little hoverboards drinking Coca-Cola? I feel like that's the modern day humans. So as a consequence, I don't know, like the modern day human, like would the modern day human prefer to not have legs, right? I mean, I have a personal theory that your personal happiness is inversely proportional to how many steps you do a day, how much you walk, and how much how strong your legs is, right? So I mean, okay, the funny thing with weightlifting and bodybuilding and the gym, everyone wants to become super big and jacked. I'm like, nah, don't. They all in the juice. Every day should be leg day. Just simple suggestion is every single day you do a leg day, just switch it up, like do an atlas lift, you know, walk it out, a yoke walk, farmer's carry, deadlifts, you know, rack pulls, walking dead, anything with your legs. Because like the thing is, like 100% of your testosterone comes through your legs and your testes, which means that, like, if anything, the opposite should be true. Like, you don't really need your arms. Like, arms are kind of overrated. Just have your legs, right? And even as a street photographer, right, your most valuable asset is your legs, right? So assuming you can walk around all day, every day, you know, 100,000 miles, whatever, with zero fatigue in your legs, and carry around your kid, I mean, certainly it's not going to be bad for your photography. Oh, and some other thoughts. So some thoughts about Hi, son. Wait, why are you not in the sun?
I don't know. I will later.
Hey, you have a nice tan though. All right, see you later. Anyways. Yeah, okay, so think about it this way, right? So let us assume you have a small camera like a Ricoh GR or a Fuji X100 or something, right? Don't get the Leica, essentially a Panasonic Lumix with the body kit. It's funny because like I did this thing as like is for losers, right? So the issue is everyone has penis envy of the guy who has like a M something, right? But if you think about it critically, the X100 is a way better camera, way better. First, it has macro integrated flash. It's lighter. Ultimately, build quality don't matter. If it's heavy, you're not going to want to use it. And the thing that always shocks people is when you pick up a digital rangefinder, right? A Leica M, whatever. They're actually kind of heavy, right? And also the lenses, good quality, but like super heavy. And also you're not going to give it to your 4-year-old kid because you're being afraid that they might trip and break it and drop it, and then boom, $15,000 down the trash. So my personal thought is, yeah, don't do it. If you really want a fun camera, like if you're curious about film or rangefinders, don't get an M6, just get a used M9. The whole processing film thing is kind of a waste of time. And I mean, I haven't used the Ricoh HDF yet. Highlight diffusion. Okay, so I love the Ricohs to death, but the issue here is there's no longevity. The camera lasts you 2 or 3 years. I don't know, I'm like, at this point I'm like tired of having to buy new cameras because yeah, I'm like care more about robustness. And the promise of getting an X100 camera, the lens is not a retractable thing, which is good for longevity, because the issue with the Ricoh GR camera is because the opening mechanism, closing mechanism, even on the Contax T3 camera, the opening, closing, compact thing. So to make things more compact is often a bad longevity, duration, durability optimization, because it creates more components that could break. Also, this is where it looks like a lot of, like in the car tuning community, you know, a lot of guys who turbocharge their cars, they eventually go back to all motor, because all motor, even though it's not as fast, it's slower, it's actually much more reliable. So like, for example, for you petrol heads, my dream car as a kid was the 91 to 93 Sentra SER 2-door coupe, SR20D engine, 5-speed manual, the B13. And a lot of dudes were making an SR20 ET turbo, and the turbo would make it like 500 horsepower and really fast, right? But eventually all these long-term guys, they just have a SR20 VE engine, which is like the 200 horsepower all motor engine, and they just kind of chill with that, right? And so I love turbocharged to death, but the issue is you start integrating more elements, more fragile. Okay, the funny thing with people who honk, right? They're running the red light and honking. I'm like, seems like not a good idea. Maybe also the good idea with vlogging is I can make sure that people's not gonna run me over. It's like somebody runs me over, is like I was gonna get on GoPro, right? Also, if you're aspiring vlogger, YouTuber, whatevs, video podcaster, just get a GoPro Mini. It's cheap, it works good. You can throw it around, no LCD screen. It's the best Zen camera. Like, if in fact, like the ideal camera is like a what, X Pro 3, where you have the camera switch back, or even the, well, like MD, no LCD screen. But anyways, the fewer LCD screens in our lives, the better. So yeah, so my ideal idea of the best lifestyle for photography, street photography, is essentially a 100% pedestrian lifestyle. I don't know, take the bus, take the subway, because you're taking the bus and subway, several things, right? Like if you're taking the Metro E line in LA, go to Santa Monica, whatevs. Since you have the elevated line, you can actually shoot pictures outside the window. You can have conversation with people on the train. I think the big issue in today's world is everyone has social anxiety, right? Fear. It's getting worse. Post-COVID, pre-COVID, like everyone's always been a little socially awkward. Now it's just kind of this extreme level where people can't make eye contact and have a face-to-face conversation. I have a simple heuristic: trust no dude with, you know, headphones, AirPods, earbuds Pros, baseball caps, dark tint sunglasses, facial hair. It's like they're all forms of like trying to cover up. And it's like, you're gonna put condoms in your ears, you're gonna put condoms on your eyeballs, condoms on your face. Certainly don't trust nobody with a Hitler stash. I'm like, where did that even come from? Like, this is the new LA typical dude look, right? Like, have some sort of adopted, shelter, puny looking dog, have a little Hitler mustache, wear some sort of ironic baseball cap, dark tinted sunglasses, you know, I don't know, flannel or something. I don't know, it's like, it's weird. It's because ultimately it makes no sense, because we humans, we love other human beings. Like all these dudes who are like socially awkward or whatever, right? You're just playing video games with other people on the internet. You're watching HBO Max of human beings doing human things. So like, why is it that we engage in all these things on the computer and the television that has to deal with human beings, but in real life, embodied reality, we kind of skirt away from any sort of human interactions with us, right? So as a consequence, yeah, more time spent walking outside is good. 60-pound weight vest, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I guess it could double as a bulletproof vest, maybe. Certainly the fist fight, someone try to sock me, it's gonna not be so good for their hands. But yeah, anyways, ultimately when it comes to photography life, keep it simple. Think about Achilles, the powers in your leg.